Can you focus, please? Hi! Alright, don't laugh at me. There's a massive bug on my window. Oh my god, get off, get off, get off, get off. Okay, got rid of it. Hi. Today I am, dealing with my clothes. To give you a little background, I have a major clothing issue. And I know that's like something really common that a lot of girls my age say, but when I say I have way too many clothes, like I actually mean it. And I really don't mean to be, like I try to be as environmentally conscious as I can, but it's just hard because for one thing, my style keeps changing, and then what's trendy keeps changing. I sound like a 40-year-old woman, I swear I'm not. So it's just hard, you know, I gotta keep buying clothes to satisfy my style changes and then also buy clothes to satisfy the world's style changes. So it's like, it's just too many clothes. Why is my camera already dying? I don't understand. Okay, give me 5 minutes while I finish filming this intro. Please, don't die on me. Please. I have a spare battery right there though. Wait, let me plug that in so that just in case this one dies, I have something to rely on. Oh my god, my back just cracked. Did you hear that? So that's charging. Let's just see if that lasts. Basically, I have way too many clothes, and around this time every year, I usually, like, not around this time, but like at least once a year, I go through all of my clothes and I'm like, okay, this is ugly, this is cool, this I don't know about, and I just split into three little piles. And then I always, like, I don't want to throw my clothes out, so I always, like, feel really good. I'm like, I'm gonna donate my clothes, right? So I literally, like, because I'm thinking I'm gonna donate it, I'm like motivated to get rid of my clothes. And I'm like, oh my god,
yeah, I don't even wear this, I'll donate it, someone else can use it.
And I like put them all in a trash bag, just like a lot of other people do. I give it to the Salvation Army. But 2 years ago, I gave it to a Goodwill, and like, you know, I always try to like give my clothes away instead of getting rid of them. But to anyone who knows me, I'm a huge Hasan Minhaj fan. I want to marry him. Yeah, I know he has a kid and a wife. I don't care. Please let me live in my fantasy. But anyways, he did like an episode on his last season that was all about like clothes and the clothing industry, and like basically even if you donate clothes, like 60% of it doesn't get used, because it's like most people will donate things that are in kind of bad condition or have been used a lot, and like, yeah, some of that will last. In terms of like homeless shelters and stuff, most people will only take the clothes that are gonna last them like a really, really long time. So then like if they see something that's already kind of deteriorated or is like not a material that'll withstand like what they need, then they just leave it there, and then it just sits there, and they wait like 30 to 40 days, and then if it doesn't get taken, they literally just send it to a third world country and it gets burned. Which is just terrible. It's bad for the environment. It probably has some kind of human rights violation. I don't know, but it's just bad, alright? And I'm like, sick. So what the fuck am I supposed to do now? If my mom hears me, I think she's gonna yell. Anyways, and so I decided that this year when I've been putting it off because I just don't know what to do, and it's come to the point where I can't even fit all of my clothes inside of my closet, which I guess has kind of been a trend for the past couple years with my clothes, but it's just like, it's bad. So I thought I would try and repurpose some of my clothing articles. Now you should know, I have absolutely no experience with altering clothes. Okay, wait, that's a little bit of an overstatement, because when I was in like my only experience with clothing alteration, wow, that sounded so, when I was in 7th grade, I was like obsessed with sewing and shit, and I would like cut fabric and make pencil cases and stuff. I don't even know. I knew how to hand stitch and do like buttons and stuff like that, and I think I made a shirt, but I couldn't tell you. But that's literally all I know. Like that's the end of my knowledge with like doing stuff with clothes. So today's definitely gonna be a stretch. Because I'm out of school right now, like many other American kids, because of the coronavirus, which is actually a serious problem. I'm not gonna crack any jokes about that. I thought I would just take a couple of hours and do that. And I thought I would just take you along and over the course of 4 days, I basically sorted, organized, sold, and altered a bunch of my clothes. It's like a super chaotic 4-day vlog, but if you want to skip over to the specific parts, I can put the timestamps below. first order of business is to, just look at what we're working with. It's kind of rough. It's not doing too well. I used to have a light in here, but I think I took it out to film a TikTok. So stereotypical. And those are my clothes, and I used to put like summer clothes over here and winter clothes over here. There's no system. There's no method to the madness now. Also, these sweatpants are like 4 days. I've worn these for like 4 days straight. That's like really not good. Doesn't Corona like stick in your like clothing fibers now or something? The rest of my clothes, oh my god. I'm getting so embarrassed. I feel really bad. I feel so exposed right now. All of my clothes are in here. I like have been taking them out and folding them and putting them out here. I know I have a lot of clothes, I'm sorry. Okay, you know what? Today is about fixing a problem, not leaving that petty shit behind, bruh. Today is about growth. Today is about getting better. So here's the rest of my clothes, and then this is like a freshly washed thing. So as you can see, I have a heck ton of clothing. A heck ton? I've never said that in my life. You know what the funny thing also I realized as I was walking over here is that I'm in quarantine because of coronavirus, but I'm also in double quarantine because my mom and my brother are obnoxious, so I'm basically stuck to these 2 rooms while I film. But the sunlight do be hitting different though. I'm just gonna start chucking shit. Like a monkey throwing its poop. Just kidding, that's not funny. So sorting my clothes was actually a really long process and ended up taking 2.5 days to properly sort, fold, and reorganize everything. Deciding what to keep and what to donate really took me forever, and even though I tried to use Marie Kondo's spark joy mentality, I really struggled. This isn't me. I'm never gonna wear it again. I won't wear it. Even if I have a nice function, I won't wear this. Somehow, though, I managed to shrink my wardrobe really slowly. I tried to finish everything the first day itself, but I got too tired and went to sleep. The next day I had music class bright and early in the morning on Skype, and I was really tired. I also decided that I needed to do at least some studying for my AP test, so after applying chapstick for like 20 minutes, I got some work done. Then I went for a walk. Here we are. Fresh, cold world. Now, you're probably wondering, you're like, Aniel, why are you taking a walk in the middle of March? Are you one of those people who takes walks? Oh no, there's people outside. Oh, they're moms. I don't care then. Well, for one, I should probably get out of the house. Okay, I'm gonna walk by all of my neighbors' house before I start talking to my phone aggressively. Because I feel like they're gonna hear me and they're gonna think, well, maybe they think I'm FaceTiming. Am I FaceTiming though? Does it look like I'm FaceTiming? Alright, just keep walking. You're swag dog. If I see my neighbors, I have to say hi. There's just a group of moms just absolutely destroying me in speed. They are like marching down the road. And they're definitely social distancing. They're all like 4 feet apart. You go, Karen, Melissa, and Susan. Alright, update. Neighbor sighting count. 1. Neighbor greeting count. 1. Susan, Melissa, Karen. Far away. Lost them. Not in sight. They outwalked me. Oh, by the way, I brought Cheerios as a snack, like a 4-year-old, and I brought a little book to write on, because I have a to-do list on there, and I think I have to write something while I walk. But let me finish my story. God, I keep interrupting myself. Our county like assigned this little packet, which is like a literacy packet, and it's like stuff that like kids don't really do anymore. So it's gonna be a stretch. So this is me. I wasn't actually planning on taking my real walk, but you know what? I just decided to seize this opportunity. This neighbor sighting 2, neighbor greeting 2. I really hope that my sighting and greeting rates differ at some point because I don't want to be friendly. Ew. So on a normal week, I have dance like every single day, and I have music class 3 or 4 times a week. And like, you know, I get some kind of physical activity, it's fine. I can just eat whatever I want, that's not healthy, don't do that, but I usually just eat whatever I want. And I don't really have to worry about it too much because it's like, I'll burn it off. God, this is my friend's house, but I don't think she's home. So I need to like get to the part of the neighborhood where no one knows me. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, like past the point of your known neighbors. Is that just me, or is it just, is it a common thing? So usually in a normal week, I have like, you know, stuff that keeps me in shape, kind of. I don't really have to worry. Not that I should worry, but you know, I gotta kind of keep myself healthy. But this week, because of Corona, like, dance practice got canceled a couple times, and so I'm going tomorrow morning for a couple of hours, and I have not practiced since, well, I haven't practiced, and I haven't been to class since like last Monday, which is so long. So I'm kind of alarmed because I'm getting winded while taking this not even brisk walk. So that's one thing. One of them is like lagging behind and she's marching to catch up. I really want to film it, but that's kind of rude, so I'm not going to. Alright, so I think I'm in the part of the neighborhood that no one knows me, so I'm just going to lose all of my dignity. I need to find a spot to like sit down. But then the thing is that people are going to like, if someone looks outside and sees this little brown child like seated on their... No. Then I proceeded to walk home and greet my parents back again, return to the household. Then I took a shower to wash all my stank off, and finally I got back to work after like a 1 hour shower. Not gonna lie, this kind of folding, godly. Marie Kondo level fold. Finally, I finished sorting and I got it into 3 piles of donate, alter, and sell, which was honestly pretty godly. And then I realized why I don't film at nighttime. It's literally midnight and I'm like sitting here talking to a camera. You know what's kind of alarming? Oh, I just shot that straight in my eye. This is a flashlight, if you can't tell already. I'll just put it right here and let it do its job. Luckily, thus far, I haven't really come across anything that's like not good enough to donate. Like, I don't want to donate stuff that's like in really bad shape. Like, this is the first thing I came across. It's like a dance thing that's ripped. So obviously I can't donate that because that would just be rude. I would try to sew it, but I don't know. I feel like no one's even gonna wear an Indian dance suit in a donation center here. I finished sorting my clothes and I was kind of running low on energy, so I went downstairs to go get a bottle of water, and I had to grab a plastic one, which I hate. I also ran out of Cheers, which is pretty sad, and here's a message I left for you. Like underwear and bras and stuff, you should not donate your underwear. Don't do that. I don't think anyone really would. That's pretty much common knowledge. Finally, I was done sorting and I was beyond ecstatic. So I went to my room and I almost shed tears because I realized that all my clothes were done. But then that was kind of ruined because I realized that I left some dresses in the closet, which just kind of made me sad, but I was like, fuck it, and I just went to sleep. Anyways, so I hopped into bed and said goodnight. The next day I woke up and I kind of finished sorting my clothes, putting them all away and cleaning my room up. Oh yeah, another important thing I forgot to mention, oh my god, I really need to blur my face out in this clip, is that, I'm like kind of concerned about the number of clothes that I'm keeping. So I'm gonna like go through right now and see if there's anything else that I can like sell or donate, because the thing with selling is that like the chances of it actually selling are pretty low. So like it's a little less risky than donating, because like I have a little bit of like problem letting go of things. Also, like, there's so many clothes that I'm, like, as I'm, like, oh, yeah, I don't really wear this, then I, like, imagine myself in this outfit that I'll literally never wear. Like, there's just no realistic situation in which I would ever dress like that. Or there's some things that, like, I still like, and they, like, fit me well, but it's, like, it's not my style anymore. Like, I just don't wear it, but I don't want to let go of it, because it's, like, it's still a good top, but I just haven't worn it in, like, 6 months. And isn't that the rule? If you haven't worn it in 6 months, you just yeet it? I don't know, bro. Okay, so I gave some of my clothes to my friends, and finally I was done. The final product is here, and here's my terrible closet tour. So here's my closet. This is my boombox. I play CDs because I'm broke. Just kidding. I don't know. I wanted a record player, but I never bought one. And then I just like realized that I have like a bunch of CDs. This is Khalid playing right now. And then this is all like my summer stuff. It's like supposed to be in color order, but the winter side turned out much better in terms of color order. I don't know why. And then all my sweatshirts are up there. And I put this little light in there too. And then that's like snow stuff I barely use. That's hats over there in that little black container. Bras, underwear, in there. Pajamas. I reduced my pajama shirts down to 1 row. Pajama pants, shorts, boxers, because I wear boxers to sleep. Because I'm quirky. I proceeded to show you every single drawer, which I'll just save you from, but basically I was happy that I was done and I was finally ready to stop folding. So in my next video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I altered and sold a bunch of my clothes. And so if you want to see that, definitely stick around and wait for that to come out tomorrow. But as of right now, thanks for watching, and I hope you like my video.